If you've been here before, you've been through this routine with me. So if you would, give me a thumbs up, like my video, don't forget to subscribe. Now what I need to do is head outside. Gives me just enough time as this is cooking to do my weekly pool maintenance. Now I also save money and don't spend the $140 a month anymore with my pool guy who comes once a week to clean my pool. I took that over. Cleaning your pool is easier than you might think. So let's head outside and we'll get started out there. Here we go. Come on. It's a little overcast today, which makes it nice, but it's not so hot with that blazing sun. So the first thing I'm going to do is get 2 filters cleaned. The leaf catcher over there and the basket that's right over here. So let me get those done real quick. Taking on the task of cleaning your own pool is not really that difficult. Just trust in yourself, follow guidelines, and just get started. It's the best way to get it done. Save yourself money monthly, take over your pool maintenance yourself. Let me show you how. So first thing you'll want to do is remove your skimming basket that collects all the debris from the pool. I keep a rock in the end of my basket so that it keeps the basket down where it belongs. Remove the rock, remove the basket, and then dump it out. Once you've dumped the basket of debris, go ahead and put it back in to the skimmer opening of the pool. Place your rock back down in the basket. And then what you'll also want to do is add a chlorine tablet. The water temperature is really nice and warm. It's a perfect day to get in the pool. But let's get it clean first. So I'm going to disconnect what's called the leaf catcher. Make sure you keep your hoses underwater so that you keep the air out of the line as you disconnect the basket. Reconnect your hose line under the water, remove your basket, and then I take the top off and you're going to empty out all the debris that's caught inside the net. The net leaf catcher is really a nice extra protective part of keeping your pool clean. It works with the vacuum at the bottom of the pool that moves along the bottom and the sides, pulls all debris out, puts it into the basket. I keep a little plastic bottle you saw inside my net. It keeps my leaf catcher floating on the top of the water. So then just dump the net out, clean it, rinse it, put it back in, reattach your hoses. And again, keep in mind you want to do that all under the water line so that you keep air out of the water hose line so the vacuum will pull water through the system and not get air clot. So as you see, I just rinsed the net out, put the floating plastic bottle back inside the net, and then I'm going to put the net back into the leaf catcher, attach the top ring, make sure the rubber ring is sealed all the way around by pressing it down. Once that's done, then you're going to screw the top back on, reattach the hoses under the water line, and you're set to go again for another few days or even a week, depending on how frequently you use your pool. When When you set your leaf catcher back in the water, make sure you fill it up completely with water, let the air flow out, and then reattach the hoses accordingly under the water line, and then you're just set to go. And the next thing I do is I brush the sides of the pool, and I brush off the platform and the steps to make sure all leaves, all debris, any buildup that gets on the tile gets brushed off into the pool so that the suction hose continues to suck it up from the bottom sides of the pool and remove it out through the filtering system, and helps keep the sides clean and no algae buildup. Once I've completed the brushing of the sides, the platform, and the bottom of the pool, I then come back in with my skimmer net and I pull up any leaves or any debris that is still laying on the bottom of the platform or at the bottom of the pool, or anything that's still floating on the top. It's just an extra step I take to make sure that the water looks nice and clean, and it takes all debris out of the pool, which makes less debris end up in the filtering system. So I'm just going to skim the top of the pool, make sure everything looks really complete and nice.
Cleaning the pool is to clean the pump filter, which sits right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is turn off the power to the pump and then open up all the valves to get the water and air out of the line so that I can take the filter out. So let's get it turned off. Then I want to open this valve here, which lets all the water or air out so I can remove the top. And I'll be able to tell when that's ready by looking into this filter here, which holds the water to the pump. And when that water all goes down and disappears, I know the water's out of here, so is the pressure, so I can open it up. It's really an easy process. Getting there, I can hear it. There we go. Now the little basket here is what's going to catch everything coming from the pool that those filters don't get before it ends up here. And it doesn't go into your pump. So let's take this off. Not anything in there really. Not much. That's good. It tells me all the filters are working properly. When you put this in, make sure the hole goes to the opening of the pipe. It comes into the water, line into it. Then you just simply close this back up. Now let's remove this. Push up on these latches, unscrew it. I use a little screwdriver to pry that open a little bit, and we can get the filter rinsed. I do this every week in the summer months when we're in the pool, and I clean this filter every 2 weeks as we move into fall, and like once a month in the winter. That's not too bad. Let's get it out of there and clean it. The centerpiece will come out, which holds the filter in place. Take it out, and we'll rinse it. Not too bad. simple. The pump is rinsed, or the filter is rinsed. So let's put it back in where it belongs. The filter inlet back in there, which is what this is. It's got a hole at the top and at the bottom, and it'll line up at a hole in the bottom. You'll feel it when you set it on there properly. Lined up. Your filter will say bottom and top. Make sure you put it in correctly. Slide it back in there, push it down, put the lid back on. You're ready to rock. Wasn't too dirty. Make sure you got it sealed all the way. Push it down. Okay. Screw your ring back on. Then you want to leave your valve open. Turn on the power. Let it run till water shoots out of here. That gets all the air out of the line. The air is getting pushed out. My pool will start bubbling in a moment, and water will get forced through the line. Here it comes. Here it comes. Then close it. That's how simple it is to clean your pool. Now let's get chemicals in there. Also, a simple process. So for my pool size, it takes 1 1/3 cup of liquid chlorine, which is what I use. I don't use the shock, I use the liquid. It dissolves better. And you'll also need to put, pardon me, a chlorine tablet back in the basket on the side of the pool. Let's get that in there. Pour in our chlorine, 1 1/3 cup. You'll know the amount by the size of pool you have. Mine's about 11,000 gallons of water. So there's 1 cup. And 1/3. And in a couple of hours, the pool's ready to swim in again. You can clean the pool yourself, you know.